And here's the part where I'm stuck. This is done. This is perfect. Like, I could turn it upside down and it's not gonna budge, like, at all. I have this. So this was going to be zip tied on top. See if I can get it steady so I can step back for a minute. Oh my god, I'm trying to do this one-handed. Alright, that's crooked, but you get the idea. So, kind of looks like a topiary at this point, or like the base of it. And at this point, I'm just wondering, do I need the PVC in the middle? Like, why don't I just three pieces to come up the top, and then I don't know. I wasn't really sure where I was going with that. Yeah, because my idea was 3 to 4 of these, so it's like, you know, a good, I don't know, 4-inch diameter. That's what I was going to use these for. Which we shall see right here, since I have my tape measure. Yeah, that's about 4. I don't even know if you could see that. So if that's holding the PVC, like, I can't get far enough back. Let's see. If that's holding the PVC in the middle, like, what's the point? Why have this if there's PVC in the middle? Do you see what I'm saying? I don't know. Like I said, I'm stuck. I need to go look at more trellises, because usually it's just open at the top, well, which would be up here. But with something so thin and hot, that's what I was thinking, is like around here, having it more maybe outward. I don't want anyone to hurt themselves though, like me or my little one, anybody. Yeah, putting mesh around it. Like, does that make sense? So I even found this thing. To help with stability. I don't know, I even had it like looped around these. If I can do this one-handed. No, I cannot. Let's see. Okay. So imagine that on the other side. And then maybe I don't need these pieces hanging out at all. I don't know. I don't like the idea of wire not being covered. It's too hot. Okay. Let me see if I can get in here. More PVC. I thought I had a roll. It's probably up at the top. So that wire mesh in the back, but there's also just screening. Like, could I just use the screen instead of spending money on freaking like some type of burlap material? I don't know. I'm stuck, and at this point I'm just sitting staring at things in the heat. Yes, one day I will invest in PVC cutters. This is what I use. And full disclosure, just for the record, like, I should have said this at the beginning, I am not a fruit grower. At our old house, we were there 5-6 years, but when I started gardening there, I'm like, no, fruit's too much of an investment, it takes too long. I mean, most fruit trees take forever to produce fruit, right? So I just didn't bother. And then 5-6 years later, you know, kicking myself. So here I am growing things in pots with dragon fruit, which I do not know that much about because I haven't experienced it. I've just read all the things online like anybody else. So, like I said, full disclosure, this is just an experiment, just like with anything else. The things I know are because I've experienced them. Fruit, no. Anyway, I guess I'm gonna go inside, get some iced coffee, and research, or just look at more ideas. My brain's stuck and the heat's not helping, but at least it's peaceful out right now. Lawn people are here today, cars being fixed, so I'm just on my porch. This is my project, my mess. I have my dragon fruit out front that desperately needs a trellis, but I'm trying to figure out how to make it sturdy without spending money, which I do not have. I saw people use tomato cages, which I think I can make work. So I have one upside down. I'm gonna use this one on top. I think average trellis height needs to be like 6 feet. And I've been saving these buckets for the dragon fruit. I'm sure I'll break pieces off when I transplant it. So if this works, I have more buckets. But anyway, so the bottom of these, this is gonna be 100% experimental. You know, this has a lip on the inside, so I kind of had to bend this to get it to sit and then make it level so it's not leaning. And then I have wire, which I'm gonna secure because we have to think about those crazy hurricane force winds, right? So I was gonna try to wire it. There's not really, I don't want to drill too many holes because then it'll make it less stable for the bottom of the pot. So these little chunks of PVC that I have, I think now I have a better place to wire it. I can use this drainage hole and that one, and I'll have to bend this up, do one on the other side. And then, since I'm going to use those drainage holes, I'll probably put some maybe around the bottom. Because dragon fruit roots only go like, I don't know, 12 to 18 inches, I think. So, I don't know, this will probably be just enough. Dog's barking, I don't know if you can hear that. Well, originally my idea was to try to somehow put these on the side to keep it from wobbling back and forth, which I might still do, but I'm kind of getting ideas as I do this, as I go along. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do next. I'll use these holes to wire it down so it holds it all the way across on both sides. I'm going to leave the center open because I'm going to put, I don't have the pieces here, but some of my other PVC, I think I have enough, and I'll like bundle it together so you have a nice, of course I can't do this while trying to, there we go. That will be in the center for it to grow up on. Zip ties, or I found these other weird little metal pieces, I'll wrap, you know, connect those to keep them together, but then I'm going to find probably some burlap or some burlap type material to go around. And for the top, since the bottom's going to be connected to this, I think I'm going to bend these, I don't know if you can see that, like halfway down, you know, kind of out. And then I have, what do I have? I have two kinds of screening. You know, like a fabric mesh, but then I have like the smaller gauge, you know, really fine metal mesh like you would have for a dog or a cat trying to scratch through the screen. But anyway, if I wrap it around, like these are going to be angled down, that'll give it something to come out, like it'll come up through here and fall down on. So I don't know. I've seen people use pool noodles. I don't think I have any like rubber tubing or anything. Or maybe I'll fold it down from here and then just cut them in half. I don't know. Like I said, I'm figuring out as I go along. I'm getting ideas as I go along. But yeah, I don't really want any hard edges, especially if it's metal, because dragon fruit doesn't like, I mean, it's a tropical, but it doesn't like super, super hot direct heat. And then this, yeah, I don't want to cook it. Anyway, I'm just babbling on at this point. I'm going to get back to this. I'm going to secure. I'm going to see how this goes. And then update as I go along. So this actually works really well. Like, these aren't budging. This can, well, it was sliding around. I can't even get it to slide like around, not like if I try to do this, like it's not gonna budge. So yay. Then for the sides here, because I mean it's still with all the weight on top, I don't want it to budge at all. I'll probably, so these are all a foot, probably cut them in half and do little bundles of 3, because 3 will just fit in here. So I'll bundle those together, secure it to the tomato cage and on each side. And this was a broken tomato cage. There's supposed to be a 4th connector here. That's why I'm using it, but we'll see how it is, the stability, if I need to put something there or not, because that's just going to be connected around here with a ton of zip ties. Maybe the wire, we'll see. This is what I had in mind to keep the edges stable, but I was being lazy and didn't want to go get zip ties and just decided to use the wire. But it doesn't exactly fit. Like, I think this needs to sit right in there where the wire is. So I have to go inside, go upstairs, find my zip ties, and see if I can zip tie the 3 to the edge of this and see if that does anything. So otherwise it's too big. Like, yeah. Anyway. Zip ties are actually right in the living room, so yay. And this works really, really well. Stupidly well. Like, oof, let me stand up so you can actually see. Like, this is not budging, like, at all. The top part is, because that's just the ring, but you want to come out with the mamas? No, I don't want them out, not with all the fumes in the air. My cats are 100% indoor only. He comes outside and like runs right back in. Just FYI. But yeah, like, this is, the whole thing moves if I try to move it, and I probably will put some rocks on the bottom just to add more weight. And yeah, I don't see it getting crazy huge, but this is working stupidly well. Zip tied the big one on the top, some more drainage holes on the side, and we'll go from there. Then I get to work on that top part, the free wire at the top. I don't know what to call it. Anyway,